Well, when I said schoolie, I should have said primary schoolie. This thing's tiny. The sun's shining, it's dry, not a grey cloud in sight. It's a beautiful evening. I've got permission off the missus to go fishing. Got a bag full of bait and I've got a brand new mark to try out, so here we are. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's in a place called Chilling. Got Solent Breeze's caravan site there and I'm literally right next to it, so I'll go through the rigs and baits and tactics in a minute. Just going to get set up, so I'll be give me 5 minutes and I'll bring you back. Right, first one's ready. Just got a pulley rig on, big worm bait, ragworm. We've got squid and mackerel in there, but we'll just to get fishing for the minute, because we've only just got here. Just going to send this one out, see if there's anything there. Didn't go that far. I think it's like 60 yards, 50 yards. Not too sure, but it'll do, hopefully. Well, looking at that, it's got weed on it already. I'm going to get the other one set. I'm going to leave it out there anyway. At least there's a bait in the water in it. That's the main thing. I'm going to get the other one set up. Probably going to put a little got a 2-hook flapper that I made. Well, no, 3-hook actually, 2 up, 1 down. Right, I'm gonna get that set up and then we'll go through where we are in that. Second rod's ready to go out. 3-hook, I think it's called a 3-hook flapper. I tied it myself, so I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. It's a 2 up, 1 down. On the up rigs, I've got ragworm. And then the bottom one got a squid head, which I've whipped on just a little bit. I'm not going to cast this one far because I think the weed's going to be a bit of an issue. Just going to plonk it out 30 yards or something. It's probably nearer 20. The tide's on its way in, so obviously as it comes in it'll be in slightly deeper water, won't it? That's the plan anyway. Right, so as I was saying, I think this is called Chilling. Well, it's not far from Chilling because I know I see it on Google Maps. I just tried to load up the maps, but I ain't got no signal. It won't load and tell me where I am. You've got Warsash. Warsash is only not far from here, and you've got Hook and then Warsash. Solent Breeze's caravan site's just there. So if you're local, I'm sure you'll know where that is. I'm probably going to leave them out for 20 minutes, read it in, see what the weed's like, see if the crabs are an issue. Hoping it's going to be, I'm hoping for a nice easy night. Seeing as I'm in a place called Chilling, high tide's in about 2 hours, roughly. I think it's at 7 o'clock and it's about 10 to 5 or something now. But we got all we've got is one mackerel, packet of 3 squid, and about 15 quid's worth of ragworm. Got about a fiver's worth left over from a couple of days ago, and then a tenner's worth from this morning that I bought. So hopefully we're going to have into a fish. I've never fished here before. Looks like there's a bit of sand or something running out just over there. That one I've cast just basically on top of that. Right, I'm going to get everything squared away and then I'll bring you back in a little bit with a fish hopefully. Right, it looks like we've got a bite on the pulley rig. It's got the ragworm on. I don't know if you can see it. I think, yeah, you can. Just going to give it, yeah, it's definite. It's either that or a big crab. Well, we got a fish. Oh, we've got a bass. He's not massive. First cast, first fish. So it's all good. Right, there's the first bass of the night. Hopefully plenty more to come. Yeah, he's gone. Might put a bigger bait on this one. Keep it, but I'm not going to cast it out far yet because of the weed. Well, I'm going to get this one set up. Well, it's set up, but rebaited. Get it out and then I'll bring it back. Well, I've changed it from ragworm to whole squid. Well, whole squid minus his head, which is on the other rig. So I'm not going to chuck this one out far. Once the weed drops, if it drops, I'll put it out a little bit further, but for now I'm just going to keep them in close just to try and avoid it for a bit. Right, that one's out. I say, oh, caught me mic. I think that was about 30 yards, 40 yards. Well, the flapper rig's been out for about 20-25 minutes. I think I've got a little knock on it, so looks like a schoolie, but I'm going to bring it in, have a look, change the bait anyway. Nothing, but the ragworms are stripped, but the squid head's still on there, so I'm going to leave that on. Right, this one's rebaited. Rag on the top, rag on the bottom, same bit of squid on the well, on the bottom. I'll see if I can get it out onto that sandbar thing. What I'm thinking is, if it looks pretty shallow, it's deeper before it, and then it looks like it comes up to the sandbar. So I'm thinking maybe if there's like little fish trapped in front of that or something, it might attract the biggins. That was actually spot on. Looks like we may have a schoolie on the left hand. The rag, that's the 3/8 flapper. I'm going to read it and have a look. Little schoolie. Nothing to write home about, but it's a fish. Wow. Looks like the ragworms are the bait that's doing it. I'll give it another 10 minutes and I'll bring the squid bait in. Well, I'm just going to bait up and I'll bring it back in a minute. Well, we've been here about an hour and a half. We've had them 2 schoolies. I'm just going to reel in the pulley rig. Stick a mackerel head on with the guts. I've tried it before, but I've never caught on it. Now, I know loads of people do, so I'm not saying it don't work, but I've never ever had a fish on mackerel head. But I'm going to stick it out. Oh, that's got weed on. I don't know if that's a big enough hook for the mackerel head, but that's what's going out. I'll say I'm not casting it far. I'm not even going to bother clipping it down because I'm just going to chuck it straight down a few yards out, that's all. Talking to a bloke just now, walking his dog. He said that he's seen a few people have fish, nice bass, not far out, so We're going to have a go at that. Right, hopefully that's going to do the magic. I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, it's about 6:30 now, so we've been here probably 2 hours. I think high tide's in half an hour. We've still only had them 2 schoolies. I'm not sure what to do. The only bites I've had is ragworm. I don't know whether to pull the pulley rig in and just put a massive ragworm bait on. I might cast it a little bit further to my right, just see if I can get it out past the sandbar there. I thought it might be a good spot because when I see this out, I thought, well, the small fish might sit in front of that, you know, and then big fish come and scoop them up. Doesn't seem to be happening that way. Well, I just pulled in the pulley. We got weed and more weed. That's not what we wanted, but it is what it is. On the plus side, it's a bloody beautiful night. Well, evening. Can't even see the hook. Oh, I thought I had a fish. It was me mackerel head. Oh dear. When your bait's bigger than your fish you catch. Right. I'm going to get him baited up. Get him sent back out. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right. That's the pulley. There's a massive worm bait on that. I'm going to walk off camera, cast it right over to the right, get past that sandbar, see if it makes any difference. I don't know if it will, but it's worth a try, isn't it? Right, back in a minute. I'll put that over to the right, but there's a lot of bloody weed over there. Literally touched the water and picked up weed straight away, so that may not have been the one after all, but we'll find out in a minute. Hopefully it might pull a... Oh, hang on, we might be getting a bite. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, that plan went to shite. I was literally in the water seconds, picked up such a clump of weed, it was unreal. So I'm not going to be casting far. I'm just going to have to keep them in close, I think. Right, we've got a rag on the pulley. Where is he? There he is. I ain't casting out far. It's pointless bringing in that much weed. It's pointless being fishing if you ain't having fun because of the weed, isn't it? I'm just gonna flick him out. Hopefully there's something in close. Right, that's that one back out. I ain't chucked it far. I can't be arsed battling with that weed. Right, I pulled in the pulley rig. Put a big fillet of mackerel on there. Kind of hoping mackerel are in, the bass are taking them. They're going to be used to the smell and they're going to take this one. But that probably ain't going to work, is it? Come on, fish. There's got to be one decent fish out there with our name on it. Miss is going to be here in about an hour and a half. I've got to go off. She was going to pick me up at 8. I've got to pick me up at 9. So I'm already taking the proverbial. Right, let's wait and see, eh? There's got to be something out there for us. Come on, we've still got an hour and a half. Well, when I said schoolie, I should have said primary schoolie. This thing's tiny. There you go, a primary schoolie bass. They're all welcome, obviously, but the big ones would be more welcome. See what the time is, see how long we got left. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful evening. It's 7:30. I've got just over an hour because it can take me 15 minutes to walk up there. She's going to be here at 9. I can't be late. Right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Hopefully there's still time to catch one, a decent one. Well, a schoolie number 4 I think, or 5 or 3, one of them. I reeled it in, I didn't even know he was on there, but let's get him back anyway. Well, that's it from me. Missus on her way. Got about 15-minute walk back up. Got to pack up yet as well, so I might have a schoolie on the right on the flapper rig. Looks like I'll probably have, to be fair, but I don't know what that is, 4 or 5 something schoolies. Right, until the next one, I'll have to love you and leave you. I'll see you again. I know you don't always catch fish when you go fishing, and they say it's nice just to be out, right, which is a bit of a cliche, but look at that. I mean, I've had 3 little bass, but that makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? Beautiful sunset with the backdrop of Fawley oil refinery.